This is Lötschen Valley in the Swiss canton of Valais. It's 30 kilometers long and channels the glacier waters of the Lonza River. The sound of its rushing waters can be heard almost everywhere you hike. A cable car provides a first impression of the alpine world surrounding the valley. Moving above the valley, you're in the midst of mighty mountains, 4,000 meters high, or higher. In the summer, Lötschen Valley belongs to hikers. 200 kilometers of hiking trails wind through one of Valais' most beautiful landscapes. 1,500 people live in the valley in 4 communities. In the northeast is the village of Blatten with sun-bleached wooden houses. Wood has been a building material here for centuries.
The valley has been named a UNESCO World Heritage Site because of its value as nature, but the buildings are part of our culture and of our natural heritage. People have been building in this way for 500 years, and the village is perceived as a unit.
It's not far from here to the Hotel Travelogue, where travelers can find food and lodging. The restaurant here caters to people with a big appetite after long hikes. The Lötschen Valley has only 11 hotels with 360 beds. More common are vacation homes and apartments. Most are located where the sunlight falls in idyllic locations. Ried, a village that's home to just 12 people, has the oldest inn. With a little luck, you can get a room with a view like this. Right next to the hotel is an unassuming wooden building, which was recently turned into a museum. It hasn't officially opened yet, but its founder is willing to give tours.
This is the house of Uncle Bernhard Siegen. Unfortunately, he passed away 3 years ago, and now I have the opportunity to exhibit trash. These are bulky items I've been collecting for about 20 years, so this is Switzerland's first bulky trash museum.
Preserving for posterity what people normally throw away.
This cupboard stood in the church tower of Blatten. It was found at the dump, and now new saints are in it. For example, this Barbie doll, which I've turned into a new character with throwaway materials from the florist.
There is also a sacred part with discarded items from churches and cemeteries, and a domestic part with pots and pans and other cooking utensils. The house is full to the brim with curiosities.
Today, everyone knows the snowboard, a fairly recent invention. But generations ago, we had the same thing, to bring hay into the valley. This is a beautiful piece. I got it from the trash, of course.
If you want to get around in the valley without walking, take the post bus. It makes the rounds of all the villages each hour. And this tour of the valley cost only a few Swiss francs. Another typical village is Kippel, the valley's cultural center. In its haylofts and former cow stalls, an exhibition of regional artists is being held for the 3rd time. The exhibition is popular with tourists and locals alike.
Art is usually shown in a white cube with smooth white walls. And we're here in a place where art is shown in old wooden buildings. That's a challenge for the artists.
The old villages are always good for a surprise. Sometimes you encounter strange beings with wooden masks. Some of the building's facades could bewilder visitors who don't know the old custom. Carving wood is an old tradition in the Lötschen Valley, but few masters of this craft remain.
The masks are also called larvae. The carnival mask is one you can put on. And the clothing you wear on your whole body, we call it the chagata. The chagata has a fur wrap, a wooden mask, and gloves all together.
Woodcarver Heinrich Rieder owns almost 400 masks. He only gets them out once a year at carnival time in February for those who want to wander the Lötschen Valley in a chagata.